Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Big Brigade. Welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry for this long absence of this freeform video that I haven't done in so long. I have been struggling with depression due to weather and cold weather and just the pain, physical pain. We've been having rainy, cold weather here, and it really affects me physically, and unfortunately it also affects my moods, and so that's what's been going on with me. I do apologize. I really hadn't planned on going so long between videos, but this weather just lingered, and there's been no sunshine until today, and it really just put a big wet blanket on me. I feel like I've been walking around with a big wet blanket, and it's really been physically painful and mentally difficult. I've just been functioning. So only with the exception of one or two friends have I even communicated very much at all. So I do apologize. It's not normal for me. And those of you that have been with me a while know that that's not normal for me to go this long between videos. I haven't done that in a long time. So if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for coming and subscribing to my channel, and welcome to the family. I do like to refer to my subscribers as my family, because that's, because I love everybody. If you see me comment, I love, someone tell me they love me, and I comment I love them too, I mean it. I mean it. I love everybody, because we're all God's children, and we should love everybody. We should love each other. The world will be a much better place if we all just loved more and hated less. There's too much hate and not enough love, if you ask me. But anyway, I have been busy. I have been crocheting like a mad woman. I've done 3 of these shrugs. This is one of the this is the first turquoise one I did, and I did a second one. I just finished this the other day, day before yesterday. Yeah, day before yesterday, I think. And see if I can find the sleeve here. I bordered the sleeves in black this time, and then I did the shell border on the bottom in black, but I did the collar in turquoise. So I kind of changed up a little bit, but so now I have 3 total for the parade. I have a hookup at the parade, the upcoming Mardi Gras parade. The club that my son belongs to, and then we have some friends that are gonna have like a table set up where they're selling their leftover shirts from their festival that they had last October. And I was told that if I brought some of my shrugs, that I could sell them at that, at their table. So I figured I would bring a table and some of my shrugs, and try to make some money. So I got 3 so far. I got 1 more skein of the neon stripes, and so I'm gonna do 1 more. I think I bought Mainstays came out with I don't know if they've always had a purple color, but they come out with a purple that's really close to the purple that's in neon stripes. So I'm gonna do 1 in purple, and and then I may do 1 in club colors. I don't know. I may just do the 1 in neon stripes. I don't know. And then but I did the one that I did for the tutorial. If y'all saw that, I did this one for the tutorial. The tutorial I put up last week for my shrug, and I did this one in favorite stripe and bordered it with red, the Premier Basics red, And man, that Premier Basics yarn, ooh, that's some good stuff. It came out real beautiful. And isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. Really, really pretty. So squish. But yeah. And my son's friend, just think of it, someone asked me what a shrug was or what my shrugs were. Just think of it as like a granny shawl with arms. So it's going to go down your back and over your bottom like a normal shawl would, only it has arms. So you don't have to try to hold on to it. It's just going to have sleeves that you just put your arms through, and so it's a little easier to wear. Now these, depending on how big you make it, because it's it's customizable. But I noticed that this one that I made, that if I wanted to, I don't know if you could see, I could probably stretch this and put me a little button right there and connect it in the front. So you can make it big enough to where, at least this one, I'm a pretty big woman, and I made this, I did 36 rows, no, 37 rows on the granny stitch shawl. I know it's a lot, but I did 37. Yeah, and then the 38th row is the shell stitch that you do after you attach the sleeves. But 37, so, and that makes it pretty big. But if when you get it on, you actually do see if you hold it together just like this, you can actually put a button there if you wanted to. You could, I mean, if you wanted to. I'm not going to. But I'll probably make one for myself in a different yarn. But I'll do something in beach colors. But I got my other shrug over there that I made out of a big granny square. But in the Ogo Halo yarn that's really soft and squishy. So I already kind of have a shrug. So I just don't have one quite like this. I probably will make myself one like this, but in a different color scheme. But I hadn't made my mind up what color scheme I want yet. But I will. Right now I'm just focused on making them so that I can make some money. Because these extra expenses, they don't leave you a lot of money for buying extra yarn or postage or anything like that. Because I have to send Cindy's her birthday present early next week, because she's going on her birthday. She's going to visit Sadie and Callahan on her birthday. So I got to make sure that I get her birthday present to her before then. So I will be going probably Monday. Yeah, I got to get it washed and dried, and then go Monday and mail it to her, so that hopefully she'll have it when she goes. And I'm pretty sure it's big enough, because she's not as big as me. It sort of fits me, but she's not as big as me, so it should fit her just fine. We talked about it over the phone. She don't know what it is, but y'all know what it is. I tried it on with you. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw what I was making. It's that, big cardigan. But the one where y'all voted on what stitch I would use and what yarn I would use. Yeah. And I made it out of the puzzle yarn. Yeah. It turned out nice. I have been trying to search for a hexagon cardigan tutorial that would show me how to keep the sleeves from being so big. But the only thing I could determine was that I would just instead of chaining 2 there at the corners, I would chain 1, and then maybe not chain one between clusters, and maybe that would, you know, make it smaller that way. I don't know, maybe. That's the only thing I've been able to determine. I hadn't been able to figure out how to do a decrease stitch with a granny stitch. So, I don't know. If y'all know of a video or can recommend a video that shows a decrease stitch with the granny stitch for a hexagon cardigan, please let a girl know. Because I really would like to, you know, have a more slender sleeve for the hexagon cardigan. Because I got a couple of different yarns that I really want to do more of the cardigans, because that's something I enjoy making, and I would really like to add those to the booth at the Ugly Festival coming in October. Hopefully I'm still doing that. Anyway, that's the plan. And I did want to propose something to you guys. I don't know, because see what I'm planning on doing, because the club that my son belongs to, that's called UMF, Ugly, you know, anyway, they have a charity that they donate to called Woody's Home for Veterans. And my son told me that the easiest way for me to get a free booth rent would be if I donated 26%, and at 26% because this is the 26th annual Ugly Festival. And so if I donated 26% of what I make on my sales to Woody's Home for Veterans, and I could mark my stuff up because people would still pay because it's for Woody's Home for Veterans. And I was like, okay, I can do that, because I don't mind doing for the veterans, because, you know, look what the sacrifices they made for us. Why wouldn't we do for the veterans, right? So anyway, so I was wondering if any of you all that have makes that you have no use for, you know, blankets or maybe washcloths or whatever you may have that you think is worth selling, that you might want to contribute to the booth, you know, to, you know, what I'm doing, that you might want to send in. If you do, just write me an email. My email address is always in the description box. But if you're interested in helping out, and maybe contributing to what gets contributed to the veterans, just let me know. If you want to send some crochet items in to be sold at the booth, for, you know, for the proceeds to go to the veterans, then that would be great. Maybe some scrunchies, you know, some crocheted scrunchies, or we're trying to keep the items small, because I know postage is crazy. I know Marsha's doing some stuff for me. She and I talked about that, because she makes really cool pot holders, and she's doing some pot holders and scrunchies, and I don't know if she's doing anything else. Probably not. But I'm doing big items because I don't have to mail them. But I'm probably going to try to do a granny square blanket or two in the club colors. I got some hats that I've already done up that I'll probably pull out and put in there. And then I'll do some hats and some club colors, which are, the club colors are mustard yellow, and black. So those are the club colors. So anything done in those two colors would be aces, and they would go quick. So y'all let me know if any of y'all would be willing to send in stuff to put in the sale, that the proceeds would go to the Woody's Home for Veterans. So that's a local Shreveport home that takes care of veterans that can't take care of themselves. That's the club's charity, and they do a lot for them every year. And so that's, you know, a cause close to my heart as well. I like doing stuff for veterans because they do stuff for us all the time. We wouldn't have the freedoms we have without veterans. So y'all let me know via email or in the comments what y'all think of that idea. And if none of y'all want to do it, that's okay too. I just thought I'd throw that out there in case y'all had some stuff that y'all crocheted up and was just taking up space, and y'all wanted to, get rid of it or whatever, and wanted to donate and help me out or help them out. That's a way you can do that. So, just an idea. But, oh, I did do a little shopping today, since I went and met Mama. She was hanging out with my sister, and I went and met her in Bossier, and we went out to eat at the catfish place. And then after we took her back to my sister, I told her I felt like I was sharing custody of a child. Taking her back and what have you. But then after we took her back to my sister again, who was still in Bossier, which is right across the bridge from us here. Me and Johnny went to Michael's, and I wanted to see if they had the new cakes. They don't. They don't have the new carrot cakes. If I want them, I have to order them, and I really wanted to touch them before I ordered them. My thing is, I've watched all these videos about the blossom cakes versus the cinnamon swirl cakes, and I mean, the cinnamon swirl cakes look really beautiful, but the blossom cakes look much softer, and I like the coloration on the blossom cakes better after seeing it worked up on Angie's sweater that she made on my precious yarnery. She made a sweater out of some of it, and I really liked the way the colors came out on that. I really liked it. Looked like watercolors to me, and it was just really pretty the way the color flowed like that. It was really beautiful. And so based on that, that and the softness, and here in the South we don't get, I would like the cotton, the high cotton content versus the acrylic. I mean, I have lots of acrylic yarn, and I have lots of those swirl type yarns, stripy yarns, yarn cakes right back here. I have lots of those already, so that's why I'm leaning towards the blossom cakes over the cinnamon swirl cakes. If I'm gonna buy some, they have them like buy one get one 50% off right now. So I really don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I really won't. I like the color. The color that I've decided that I liked out of them was the macaw color. That's the one that I felt like I was really, really in love with, was the macaw color. I like the one, the sea color, the turquoise color too, but the macaw kind of just spoke to me. If that makes any sense. It just spoke to me. I may end up going and getting the turquoise one because, that's more me. That's more typical me. But the macaw one was really beautiful. So I don't know. But they had some clearance yarn there, but it was like some recycled polyester yarn. And I was gonna get it. I had it in the riding cart basket, and then we put it back. Because I was worried that I wouldn't be able to work with it because it was kind of dense. I don't know how to explain, but it was soft, but it was a very dense fiber, and I was worried that it wouldn't flow on the hook very well, and that I would end up mad. Some of you might understand that. That might make sense to most of you. I was just worried that it wouldn't flow, that it just wouldn't move right. That it just would be hard to go, hard going, because it just seemed like it would be that kind of yarn. that it would be too dense to go right. I like smooth yarn. I don't like yarn that makes me pull on it and tug on it to get it to go. That's why I don't like those real rough cottons. I like soft cottons. But that's why I can't do a lot of the washcloth type 100% cottons, you know, the real rough ones. They just wick all the moisture out of your hands, and then they're rough. But what I did buy is some paint. This is assorted pouring paints. And this set of paints is called Tidal Wave. And so I got this set, and then I got this other. This was $5 in the clearance aisle. And then I got this one is called Galaxy. And this has got some purples and some darker blues. And but this is that paint that you pour and you tilt the canvas around, you know. But I have a really big canvas that's like 24 by 36 that I haven't done anything with, that I've had it for a long time. And I plan, when the weather warms up, I plan on taking a big tarp outside and laying the canvas on it, and then using some of these with some brushes and some rollers. But I'm gonna take that canvas first, and I'm gonna apply some of my modeling paste and some of these other mediums, and creating texture on the canvas first. And I'm gonna just do all types of different textures on it first. And when I have it all textured up like I want, then I'll take it outside and just put different paints on it. But it's going to be kind of messy, so that's why I'm going to take it outside. And these paints would be perfect because they're already set to where they pour, you know, they're pouring paint. So they're looser and more liquidy than, you know, other paints. So that's why I was like, ooh, $5, and they're the pouring paint. Perfect. So, and these are my colors anyway. This is stuff these are the colors I really love to work with anyway. And it's going to be just a huge abstract painting. So, and it's probably going to go in my living room. So, and then I bought these, because after going through my brushes, some of my brushes are a bit worse for the wear. And this just is a big assortment, and plus it has some plastic tools in here. It's a pack of all kinds of different stuff. It has some palette knives and other plastic tools to help with the modeling paste and the other mediums that I have. And then these brushes here, these are good for doing like when you do the gesso, the when you prime your canvas. And I like a lot of gesso, and I like it really good and thick with gesso, so that my paint will stick, and I don't have to keep applying coat after coat of paint. If you don't paint, then you probably may not know, but gesso is like a primer. And if you have a good coat of gesso, then when you go to apply paint, you don't have to keep applying paint. It'll show it real good. You won't have to keep applying. And then there's a certain YouTuber out there that loves rubber duckies. if you know Thriss, you know, Thriss and Stitches, she loves rubber duckies. So I'm hoping I can pull this off. I don't know if I can pull it off or not, but she's been going through quite a bit with her house, and some pipe issues and stuff. Like we had pipe issues and stuff here last month. And I bought this cookie cutter. It's not for cookies. I'm going to use it to create a painting for her, hopefully. Don't hold me to it. I don't know if I could pull it off, but what my idea is, I'm going to create like a little wave at the bottom of the painting, you know, for water, and then have a little line of rubber duckies, and have them all with different little paint schemes on them. But I wanted to do them in modeling paste, so that because she's vision impaired, so I want to have them raised to where she can touch it and feel that they're rubber duckies, you know, feel that they're duck shaped. So that's why I got the cookie cutter, because I can put the cookie cutter over the canvas, and then I can put modeling paste inside it, and you know, form the modeling paste in the same shape as the cookie, you know, as the cookie cutter shape, and then round it off and everything, and get it the right shape, and then let it dry. And so when I go back and paint it, it'll be the right shape. That's my goal anyway. And so I'm gonna try to do her. I don't know how many will fit on the painting, but I'm gonna do a little line of ducks, and then paint them different ways. You know, there's got to definitely be one of a rainbow, and I figure, you know, like, you know, some glittery, and, you know, just do them up, you know, to where, because she likes lots of color, so, and I love lots of color. But she's just an inspiration to me, how she somehow miraculously ends up, is very positive and upbeat, and through it all, she's, you know, she's just very inspirational. And I just want to do something for her and create something beautiful for her. And I noticed how much she loves her rubber duckies, and how much joy they bring her. And so I want to create something that she can not only see if she's up close to it, but that she can run her hand over and feel what shape it is. So that's my goal anyhow. So I'm going to do I'll probably wait till I've done at least one more shrug for the parades, and then I'll get on that. So hopefully, anyway. Wish me luck. It's been a while since I did all this painting stuff, but my heart's in it anyway. That's what my heart wants to do. And so we shall see if I can pull that off. And then when I get it all sealed up to where it won't get damaged in shipping, I'll wrap it up in bubble wrap and send it off to her. And we shall see what she thinks of it. But this has gotten to be quite a video. And I didn't buy any yarn yet this month. I really want to. I might bite the bullet and order some of the blossom cakes. I don't know yet. They're kind of high. I don't know. I really just don't know. I may wait until after the parades and see how much money I make during the parades. I may post some of these shrugs on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, and see if I could sell any that way. And if I manage to sell any, then I'll get me some blossom cakes. But I'm trying not to spend a whole bunch of money on yarn, because we're just, you know, I just want us to be comfortable and make sure everybody has what they want to eat this month. But try to eat a little healthier, hopefully. I'm still drinking zero Mountain Dew. I'm sticking with it, staying away from cookies, and so hopefully that'll help. It's not an easy task to do, but I thought I'd have a harder trouble sticking with the zero Mountain Dew, but it's not that bad a deal. It turned out that I'm able to stick with that no problem. So I'm pretty proud of that. But that's about all I got for y'all now. Hopefully this Hopefully y'all still watch me, even though it's been a week or so since I did one of these type videos. I do love y'all, and hope y'all have a wonderful Friday night. I'm sure that y'all are watching somebody's live right now. There's several going on, and I'll try to get back to y'all pretty soon with some other update, with some other content that I don't know what is right now. But I love y'all, and so does Jesus. And please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend's waiting for you at the shelter or the rescue. And I will see you soon. Bye now.